Your host for Motorweek, John Davis.
Well, hello and welcome again to Motorweek. We're glad to have you with us. When a trend hits the auto industry, it doesn't take long for every make to pile on their own version of it. Whether it is a minivan, a small, medium, or large SUV, or the latest notion, a crossover utility, everyone wants to get in on the act. So it's no surprise that Ford, long #1 in trucks, has a new crossover for us to toy with. It's called Freestyle, and it plays by its own rules. Like other crossover utilities, the 2005 Ford Freestyle bridges the gap between a car and an SUV, but it also sports innovations, content, and styling that raises the bar for the segment. Being a crossover utility, the Freestyle is based on a unitized Ford car chassis, in this case the all-new D3 architecture. But styling is unique, favoring Ford trucks rather than cars. Available in SE, SEL, and limited trim, the Freestyle also shares the 500's 112.9-inch wheelbase and is just a fraction of an inch shorter at 199.8 inches overall. The high-content cabin is large and airy, with a more open feel than rival Chrysler Pacifica. Dash layout is very much current Ford. Well-organized, good-quality materials with more than a hint of European style. Standard is an automatic dimming rear-view mirror and flip-down conversation mirror. A 6-disc in-dash CD changer with satellite controls on the leather-wrapped steering wheel. We like the optional automatic dual-zone climate control system, but not the hard-to-move thumb wheels on the outer dash vents. Safety systems like front seat side impact airbags and 3-row head curtain airbags with rollover sensor are optional on all models. Captain's chairs are standard in the second row. They flip forward to provide relatively easy access to the third row bench. A second row bench is available to boost the capacity from 6 to 7. A solid bench is standard in the third row with a split bench optional. Head and leg room are quite adequate for most adults. The seat folds flat into the floor when not needed, although the solid bench is heavy and harder to manage than the split seat. Once done, there is a wide load space. Cargo volume behind the third row seat is 22.5 cubic feet. Behind the second row, it's a big 47 cubic feet. And with all seats folded, it's 85 cubic feet. That's more than the Ford Explorer. Add in the standard folding front passenger seat, and the Freestyle has more flexibility than most pure SUVs. Both cargo and passengers are motivated by the proven Duratec 3-liter dual-cam V6 engine, which makes 203 horsepower and 207 pound-feet of torque. Freestyle offers only one transmission, a ZF Batavia continuously variable automatic that uses the same high-torque steel drive belt as Audi. Like the 500, the Freestyle is available with front drive or the Haldex automatic all-wheel drive system used by Volvo. With all tires firmly planted, our all-wheel drive Freestyle SEL managed a 0 to 60 time of 8.5 seconds. The quarter mile ticked off in 16.6 seconds at 86 miles per hour. Quite respectable runs for a full-time people hauler. We like the CVT transmission in our recent 500 sedan tester, but you could tell it was hauling more weight in the Freestyle. Overall powertrain performance, however, was quite satisfactory, with the 3-liter 6 delivering strong mid-range pull and a refined feel. The Freestyle rides on a McPherson strut front and multi-link rear suspension with standard 17-inch wheels, again just like the 500. But it is tuned softer, producing more body roll in tight turns. Front-end plow is also up, although grip levels remain high. The power rack and pinion steering doesn't give a lot of feedback, but it is car precise, allowing you to change directions quickly. Despite oversized 4-wheel disc brakes with ABS, we managed a truck-like 141 feet from 60 miles per hour to 0. The pedal was soft with plenty of nosedive, but stability was spot on. The Freestyle street ride is very smooth and quiet, soaking up bumps better than the 500. EPA mileage estimates are good, 19 city and 24 highway with all-wheel drive. We managed 20 on our test loop. All in all, the Freestyle is one very pleasant and versatile family machine. And it's affordable. Freestyle prices start at $25,595 for the front drive SE. Choose an SEL and you'll pay $26,995. Or trade up to the top of the line Limited for $29,195. Add $1,700 to each for all-wheel drive. That's in the same league as other midsize crossover utilities and SUVs that aren't nearly as well equipped. The crossover utility is rapidly carving out a niche as the Swiss Army knife of family haulers, and the 2005 Ford Freestyle has all the right tricks and tools to score big with a variety of family and lifestyle needs. It's trendy but oh so practical, a freewheeling alternative to minivans and pure SUVs, and a very attractive new option when American families shop for their next new car. Now, the Ford Freestyle may be the latest crossover utility vehicle to come to the market, but you know something? Ford can actually be credited with inventing the car-truck niche way back in 1957 with this crossover, the original Ranchero. I guess everything old really is new again. The 1957 Ford Ranchero was based on the full-size Fairlane and quickly became popular for the same reasons crossovers are so plentiful now. It offered the utility of a pickup for light hauling and the comfort and amenities of a sedan. The Ranchero lived on for 23 years in various guises, but the original 57 is still considered the best and most desirable. Coming up, a car for women by women.